more like I don't know. You just go through the game with like better viewing quality, I guess, for people that are like out there just watching it or something. It's better for the view, like on an outsider perspective. It's also really fast,
Yeah.
so it's hard to input. But
Sure.
you know. Then Mimic's gonna get speed shoes, first door, he's gonna get the zero strat, he's gonna get IL set on every knock stage, and when he's gonna go on Gamma, he's gonna get early shot and perfect cycles. Telling
Yeah.
you right now. This is my prediction. I think Mimic's getting the RNG, I think Niczur is getting the banana energy, as usual.
I think Niczur's gonna get fifth door.
Yeah. It's gonna be pretty usual. I don't think Niczur's that lucky when it comes to just like random races. I think he's good when he's grinding like a single segment category, like just a single story or something. But like when it comes to just actually racing, I don't think he's got lucky like a lot from what I've seen.
He doesn't have the luck gene, unfortunately.
Yeah, so we'll have to see how it goes on. But for now, I mean, I'm really excited right now, and it seems like they're starting. It's gonna be hype.
Well, let's see if any of them can get cream skip.
It's a Mimic is not going for it. Okay.
Interesting.
He just wants to take it safe. We'll go for left side.
Alright, let's go. Niczur getting cream skip and right side.
That was really clean too. That was not like slow. I mean, cream skip was a little bit messy, but then that right side was like super crisp.
Yeah, for sure. Let's go. Mimik getting the car boost and Niczur also getting it.
53 entrance from Mimik. Niczur should be getting a 48. Yeah, very low 48. So this is where I believe that. Oh,
Niczur.
I don't.
A
I don't think
fridge
this is a
internet.
stream. Yeah, that's just the fridge internet. That's what I was about to say
Oh,
too.
okay. Mimik. I didn't see if he went for castle skip.
He is. I think he just goes for mirror room. I don't think they made an agreement. I mean, probably. Never mind. Yeah, Niczur just doesn't
Yeah.
care. He just goes.
Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be an even bigger lead for Niczur.
For sure. Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Niczur falling off. Damn, that's not something that I've seen in a while. So we're gonna see a little bit of a PowerPoint. We're sorry. This is what happens when you're on satellite internet in the middle of nowhere. That's the roughest we'll probably have for matches, I believe. I don't think anyone has internet that crashes that much. We're thinking about opening a GoFundMe for Niczur's internet, but maybe it'll get better throughout this race. I have my hopes up.
Yeah. So yeah, Mimic now heading into Hedgehog camera. Let's see if he can get HH skip.
Pretty sure he knows how to do it like nicely, because Chris, I believe, was like the best in the world at HH skip back then, and I think Chris teached Mimic on how to do it. So we'll see if that works out or not. But
That's good.
I think Mimic can do it. Yeah, in this situation in particular, it's a lot better to even attempt it once and fall down and then go for mirror room if you want to do a backup. But it's even better. Oh, that's sad. It's even better to just try again castle skip because it saves so much time over just not attempting it at all.
Alright, let's go. Mimic at least got the elevated clip there. Oh, and Niczur also missing HH skip. Hate to see it.
Did he miss the TV or was it just not a good alignment in general? I was watching Mimic screen.
I didn't really pay attention to what happened, but I just saw he missed it.
I see. Mimic just taking it very carefully on those rotation doors, because you know, if you mess it up once, then you have to do it all over again. The exact.
Oh, sad.
Yeah, that's what happens when you go for the rail there. It's very scary in races, and also just to do it consistently. Like, I don't think anyone is like good to the point where they get it every time. I think it's pretty consistent, but it's still like something bad if you miss it, because you just go down the stairs again, and then you have to turn around, get speed again, go up the stairs, and then get into the hole for Act 2.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, I like what Mimik did there. He kind of like just jumped to get to the doors, but then turned around, so the doors were just opening, and then he could have full momentum when he gets in once another time, instead of just waiting for them to open and not really having any momentum. That was pretty smart. No!
No!
Oh,
Sad.
that is so unfortunate because there's no
Yeah.
checkpoints. Oh,
Gotta start all the way back at the start of Act 2. That's just a huge time loss, sadly.
yeah, that is so unfortunate. It's like the worst stage to actually fall down or just die in general. Well,
Mhm.
Niczur finishing with a pretty solid time. I'm not sure if it's a 146 or a 140. I think it's 146.
Yeah, that's a 146. But again, Mimic could have the RNG gods by his side and somehow get like first door speed shoes. Anything could happen.
Yeah, no. You can definitely still get carried by Knuckles. And if Niczur gets like awful sets with like card pieces and everything and he doesn't go for the setup, it's definitely a thing that can happen.
Bad Mimic having a bit of trouble with this clip now.
What is Mimic doing? Oh, he's just aligning himself, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't want to jump, Mimic. What are you doing? No, don't
Oh!
jump. Okay, heads up. Never jump when you're attempting pasta skip there, because as soon as you jump, the camera angle literally will just slide and turn around with you as soon as you kind of like switch up angles. So you will not have a straight line anymore, and you won't be able to clip through unless you're really lucky, or you're just used to the camera turning in a certain specific way. Um, so yeah, that right there was very bad for Mimic.
Yeah, getting it fourth try.
Niggas are just moving through the jungle right there.
Interested to see if Niczur will go for banana clip.
Think he will go for it because I've seen him do KG attempts back then, and I know what he does. He basically takes the checkpoint and then he goes for banana clip, and if he misses it, he goes for it again. And I believe if on the second try he doesn't get it, then he just goes for the normal route, which is really smart because the checkpoint is right there. So oh, actually, no,
Oh,
he doesn't even go for it. Oh, well, that's interesting. I thought he would at least attempt it, but it's understandable. This is races. You can lose like, especially if you don't know where your opponent is at. It can be very bad. So understandable. Very nice lineup from Mimik and Jungle right there. That was really good.
alright, time to see what door RNG will get.
Doesn't go for the door clip. Oh, door
Wow,
one.
okay.
Okay, well, no time to lose, I guess. This is Nixer's
Let's,
race.
let's go.
Nixer on pace right now for a 9-2x, I believe. From watching this with zero strat, maybe a 9-1x, actually. Oh no, Mimic. Mimic. No.
No.
Mimic. No. Okay, you figured it out.
It's
Figured it
fine.
out. This can be very annoying, especially with Amy, because when you're doing the hammer flip, sometimes you don't exactly know what kind of momentum you have going onwards, and hold to an angle, when you land, you still have momentum going forward. So if you land too close to the buttons right there, one activates, and then you can mess up very, very hard your alignment to solve the puzzle there. So it can be tricky for sure.
Yeah.
We'll see very soon what Mimix gets. While Niczur goes on the raft to go fight the Robo, we'll see if we can get zero strat. I believe Niczur does a setup where he doesn't move, heads back a little bit, and then goes up. Yep, that's the setup.
Yep. Let's see if we'll get it.
I think it was a little bit too close. Yeah.
Unfortunate. Still a 927, pretty good.
Yeah, it's still a 9-2x. That's still a very, very good time for Amy, especially without the wall float, which would have been probably a 9-0 something if a successful attempt was in the bag. But now we're seeing Knuckles. We're gonna be just, you know, dive and then running all the way through cities and going to speed that way. So we'll see directly what kind of RNG Niczur gets. And if he gets as lucky as he got on door one.
Oh, no ping. Unfortunate.
Oh, first Emerald. Oh, I believe he
Oh.
didn't know if he was close enough for the one on the right.
Bad.
Is this a troll set? It is. This is really sad.
Yeah, really bad speed highway RNG.
At least it's the capsules there. It's not as bad. The police car is probably the worst thing you can see there, especially when you're searching for Peace 2. But yeah, Niczur still gets a 30, which is not what he generally wants to see in a KG run for his type of skill level, but it's still something that you can take leading on forward. Every time that I was doing Knuckles, I was always thinking to myself, you know, I get bad RNG here, so the next stage cannot be as bad, right? So
Yeah.
Kizino's coming up. Oh my god, this is atrocious.
Wow. That's just.
That's really sad.
Mimic having zero troubles.
Yeah, this can very easily happen. Also, very nice execution from Niczur there. That was not a good RNG set at all, but 23 with that set is actually very good.
Yeah. Alright, now Mimic heading into Knuckles. Let's see if RNG will treat him any better.
I'm making a prediction that he gets balcony piece 3, and I don't feel like he's gonna get rolled. I feel like he's probably gonna get like either 2 pieces on one side or 2 pieces on the other side, if anything.
Also, Niczur getting cream skip. Very nice.
Yeah, and it was really good. I think he punched only once, which is very solid. Oh, Mimic actually got trolled. Well, my senses are kind of off today. Kind of sad. Now, I've seen people these times around starting to dig right after getting the shovel claws, and then also outside of Red Mountain to maybe gamble for speed shoes. I think Mimic might do it, but I don't know if Niczur also will do it.
Yeah. Alright.
Pretty rough set also from Mimic right there. It seems like it's engine room and probably piece 2 at the bottom of the engine room.
Yeah, just bad RNG for both runners so far.
Maybe Red Mountain will be a little bit lighter on those obstacles.
Yeah,
Nope.
but no ping.
Ugh, yeah, that doesn't seem good at all. Maybe also reset? Nope. Yeah, this is not great RNG at all so far.
Yeah, having to go. Where is it? Oh, yeah, all the way over here for the third piece.
It's kind of unfortunate. Mimic pauses, but he wanted to pause buffer to cream skip. Fortunately, didn't pay off. Oh, Niczur goes for the gamble. That's what I was talking about.
Ah, yeah, but doesn't get it fed.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Once again, this is not the RNG type of race, but this is good execution pretty much from everywhere that we've seen from Niczur. And Mimic really is not an opponent to sleep on right now. He still
Yeah,
is kind of in his bag, but Hot Shelter kind of took it from him a bit. But we never know. On Gamma, you can die multiple times to Hot Shelter. If Niczur goes for the wall ride, it can be very hard to set up if he shoots one of the things in the air when he is about to get momentum to go on the wall. The race is not done, and there's still a lot of things to come. So we'll see how
yeah,
it goes,
for sure.
but
Let's see if Mimic can get speed choose again.
yeah.
Bad.
They're still outside of Red Mountain and also jungle, so
Yeah,
I feel like the game has to kind of do something for Mimic right now, because Niczur kind of got door one, so it's still alright, but with this RNG on Knuckles, this is really, really punishing for both of them. Like, I would be molding if I was just grinding an attempt, and that's what I was getting. So, maybe luck will just turn
yeah.
around. It has to. It has to somehow.
Oh, nice.
Okay, piece one behind. That's kind of something good. This piece is underrated in my opinion, because you're kind of like set. You don't really have height to go in the volcano, which kind of sucks if you want to go verify the volcano. But if you're doing like the drop down strat, which is essentially just taking the first piece, then dropping down at the bottom to verify if you got piece 3 down, and then go around and get piece 2, which Mimic didn't do, and that was actually the right move to do in this option, because he got piece 2 on volcano. Um, it's still a pretty good piece, but it's kind of annoying to play with it if you are checking volcano or doing like another route change.
Yeah. Not getting the best set of all time, but
Okay.
no speed choose.
Double. Oh, what? Commentator's curse. Commentator's curse.
Let's go.
How does he do it? How does he do it? That's insane. Wait, did he get speed shoes in like 2 times in 2 races? Like, what in the world?
The Mimic.
I'm sure Mimic probably has a massive smirk on his face right now as soon as he got the speed shoes. The Mario Party luck is back. It's back for real, maybe this time. We'll see on the side of Niczur what goes on with the Sky deck. But it seems like it's striking back on Mimic, but on the good way this time.
Yeah,
Very good clip from Niczur.
very clean. Mimic doing Chaos 4, very enjoyable boss.
I mean, it's perfect to sleep, you know? Like, if you want to close your eyes for a minute and 30 seconds, well, you have time. Plenty time, actually.
Yeah,
But I guess Chaos 4 can be fun if you try to do barrel roll with Knuckles, because in the air, if you like switch up, I think on left or right, and then you go up again, like really fast. I think Knuckles can do 360s in the air, like not like just turning, not doing like a circle, but like just on himself, like almost like a kick flip or heel flip. And I think
yeah,
that's pretty much how I find it kind of like fun, because otherwise this is like a massive auto scroller boss. Just
yeah.
wait on
And
hits.
Like, you don't even have to worry about RNG in this story, you just have to glide.
Yeah, literally. As soon as you're in the air, the boss cannot do much to you. Will mostly be splash attacks, but you still need to be careful about the timing that you're in the air, since you can still get a wave attack, which is kind of still slower than doing directly a somersault on himself.
I mean, Mimik or Nyx are heading into Sky Deck. Definitely the most RNG heavy stage in the story, I think.
Oh my god. And card piece? Dude,
No.
this is ridiculous. What kind of... That RNG was the worst I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, this is like the worst RNG
Oh my god.
for Knuckles.
I mean, at least floating piece and two piece one, which is kind of good because both pieces are connected to each other, like right next. But it's still with a card piece
Yeah,
set, and all the other sets before were absolutely atrocious. So yeah, that was not good at all.
yeah. A bad set for every stage. And it was really good execution too for the sets, but
Yeah, I mean, Niczur is really, really good at Knuckles. He grinded for a while the X20s, and he had like super, super good execution. Well, not really surprising, right? Because it's Niczur, but it's still something that not a lot of runners really take the time to do to actually get better at Knuckles for every single scenario possible with pieces. And it really helps. So even if Niczur like got really bad sets, it just showed like how crazy it is to actually practice like Centurions or X20s in this game, because it's definitely something that's underrated and that not enough runners, I believe, do to actually get good at Knuckles. Um, so yeah, if you want a good Knuckles time, I believe that's the best thing you can do. Niczur
oh
falling in there.
no.
Is he just flexing? I think he just got stuck.
Oh, but he misses a hit. Oh god.
I would grab a ring if I was Niczur right now. This is not... Okay,
Yeah,
good back. Oh my god. I believe Niczur's still good. He's just gonna grab the one on the left here and finish up the boss. Go straight into Gamma.
yeah, we'll see how this gamma goes for next there. Let's see if Nixer will be able to get Scoop Skip. Let's go. Getting it very nicely.
Ooh, yeah, it was fast too. It was not a bad one. Because you can get like a slow launch even though you get a launch, but Niczur just got like directly through the like the empty, not empty wall, the empty space there that just allows you to get through the next section of Final Egg, which was really good.
Mimik getting trolled by Skydeck. Didn't see what his first piece was, but
We'll see how the pillars look for Niczur while Mimic goes on his way to go fight Chaos 6. I don't know if he's gonna do fast pillars. Okay, I would do the same thing here. This is... Pillars are not something you want to take for granted in the KG. So just very nice and safe. Very nice Gal 6 from Mimic. That was pretty fast.
pretty good for the strats he did.
I believe this is where Mimic can gain time on Niczur, even if well, actually Niczur's playing super well right now. But this is definitely Mimic's best category.
Yeah,
It's the
for
one
sure.
that he grinded for the longest time. Misses cube skip. That's not a great start, but you know.
Let's see how this clip goes for next year.
Oh, very nice clip from Niczur right there. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
256.05? Okay, that's a really good beta.
Let's go, Mimic.
Ooh, that's a lot of height right there for Niczur. Okay, he turned around, so he's good, but you gotta be careful with your height there when you're about to clip into the blue line there, if you're doing right side on hot shelter. Because if you have too much height, sometimes what the game can do is literally you will try to clip, and then the game will like push you back into out of bounds because you're too much into the white line, so you need the blue line, so you need to be a lot from under, pretty much almost like the same height as the jet booster if you want to ensure to clip. But Niczur kind of like turned around knowing damn well that if he didn't change position, that it could definitely happen. So he kind of saved it.
Yeah. Mimic actually getting fast pillars on Emerald Coast, very nice.
I mean, Mimic has to know that he's like quite behind right now, Niczur, because of the
Yeah,
hot shelter happening. So I think he's trying to put the best he can out there.
yeah, he's trying to catch up as much as he can.
I think Niczur's probably on pace for like a 31. Maybe, no, actually no, probably a 32 actually. Which is still insane with the
Yeah,
RNG that he had on Nux, to be honest.
yeah, for sure.
I think maybe a 31 with early shot, but we'll see. Um, Mimic goes for clip right there. Very nice. Whoa, that clip is
Ooh,
really nice. But Mimic out there. Will he go for a wall ride? He is going for a wall ride. Oh no! Okay, he got out of there. That was scary. Because okay, when you're doing wall ride, which is basically the new thing that you can do on Gamma, where it saves around 2 seconds if you do it perfectly, and you have direct momentum going on the wall. If you fail it because it's almost luck as a factor, um, you don't get on the wall, you can go into the little room that's like under on the left, and if you get into that little room with there's like a gear turning around, you will get soft block in there and there's no way out. So you have to reset the entire stage if you miss it. So it's almost a gamble. It's pretty scary. Mimic kind of just survived it because he just pushed himself away from it. So that was a good backup there. Could have been
yeah,
very
very nice.
bad. Niczur going back to Red Mountain to enter and reset story flags. Does a little wall ride there. Pay homage to Mimik as it's Mimik strat. For the
Yeah.
longest time, Mimic tried to argue with me on why Wall Ride was better and why like everyone should do it, and also in free cam. And I was just like, "You're out of your mind, man. There's no way that anyone's gonna do it in free cam."
Saves a lot of time.
Nixer was Tony Hawking his way down there with the 360s, trying to do a 1080 or a 900. But he's on his way
True.
to his raft, just dropping down at the speed of light, getting on the carrier, and we're gonna be leading to the final boss of the KG story speedrun.
Let's see if he can get early shot.
Ah,
Let's see if I wonder if he'll go for another attempt. Okay.
yeah. And misses it again.
Bad.
Has one more life. Doesn't go for it. We'll just clutch up the story.
Alright, fair enough.
This should be a high 31, which is super impressive.
Yeah, with the Knuckles RNG too, that's an incredible time.
Yeah.
Mimic finishing up Windy Valley now, just having to set some story flags.
Time to head back and get the explosion on the ice cave happening.
Sure.
Oh, he doesn't do Sonic first. He still has to fight Sonic while Nixer is about to land the final hit very, very soon. Time is coming up. And a 31, 44, 50 for Nixer. GG's. Nixer going straight, I believe, into winner semis.
Very good time, especially with the RNG that he got at Knuckles.
Yeah, that was definitely a contender for the worst RNG sets I've seen,
Yeah.
period. And I've been around for a decade. I've seen a lot, so it's pretty sad. It's always sad to see, but glad that he still managed to pull his way out with that insane of a run going around. His movement and execution was just very, very nice. So this is definitely Nixer playing optimally. So I would be scared for any contender in the tournament right now trying to lead into more rounds of winners. If you're facing Nixer, you got to get your game up. You gotta start to practice.
Yeah. Nixer's movement and execution is just unmatched to anyone else.
Bro.
He's just insane.
He really is. He really just is.
Anyway, Mimic now heading into 0.
We'll see if we can land early shot on Beta Mark II. As Mimic is rolling down. Oh!
Let's go, nice.
Let's go, Mimic. Doing it for the fans.
For the boys.
Mimic should be finishing very soon. Hopefully he can keep this ring. He's fine. The explosion is right there. Takes it safe. Kind of backs up a little bit from the explosion. And we'll get a final hit very soon. 34, 55, 44.
GG.
Jeez.
Not a bad time at all.
No, it's still pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
with that death on Hot Shelter and Knuckles being pretty bad, RNG and like this was not the greatest race of all time for Mimic. Well, actually from both sides of like runners actually. It was not the greatest RNG at all. Niczur kind of got blessed with
Yeah.
Or1. Mimik kind of got blessed with speed shoes, but other than that, it's like it was a backhanded compliment for most of it.
Yeah. Hello, Nick.
Oh, yo, Mimik.
Hello.
So, well, how was your run? How did you feel?
It was shit, but speed shoes.
How do you do it, dude?
I
How does it happen to you all
How
the
do you do?
time? It's insane. But you know
Oh my.
what? You kind of deserve it with the RNG that Knuckles gave to both of y'all. Niczur got like absolutely destroyed by RNG too.
Yeah.
Yeah.